All right, we're here with Eric from Pure Pressure. Eric, we're here to learn how easy it is to make your own solvent-free CBD, THC rosin, all that stuff, comfort of your own home. Now, the process only takes a minute or so. So to fill time for the show, Eric, tell me what Pure Pressure is all about, man.
Yeah, so we are a Denver manufacturer of solventless extraction equipment, both for commercial and at-home users, and we really believe that everyone should have the ability to make these kinds of products at home, and that solventless concentrates and solventless products are great both for medical purposes and recreational. So we strive to bring the highest quality products to the market and really give everyone access to these wonderful products.
All right, so what we're doing today is we're gonna press our own CBD solventless rosin using the Helix Pro. Now you can do it with THC, but just check your state laws to make sure that you can do it with THC. But we're gonna use the Helix Pro from Pure Pressure. New machine just hit the market. Tell me about this machine, man.
So this is an ultra precise, super durable rosin press that anyone can use anywhere. Whether it's at home, take it to your friend's house. It's portable and it's really meant to make the highest quality product available at an at-home setting. So it's really cut from the same cloth as our commercial and our professional units that are used in licensed laboratories across the country, but super easy, anyone can use it. Really, you need no formal training. It's a home run for anyone trying to make rosin at home.
Now, do you have to be super strong to use this thing? Or can like a grandma walk up and make their own rosin?
Yeah, grandma can press hash on this thing. You can move it with literally a finger. It is super simple. You do not have to be especially strong. Literally anyone of any ability level can actuate this press.
Now, what I love about the solventless part of this, it's different from CO2 extraction, it's different from butane extraction. For the viewer at home, it's kind of like the difference between a fresh squeezed orange juice and a juice from concentrate, with this being fresh squeezed, right?
Absolutely. So it's quality in, quality out, no matter what extraction method is being used. But with rosin and solventless, there's a lot more care that's being put into the input materials typically. So a lot more transparent. You can't get rid of contaminants or issues that were inherent in the material that you're pressing like you can with butane or other solvent-based extraction methods. So what you see is what you get, and that means that people are usually putting their absolute best material through a rosin press to make a product that is higher quality, tastes better, smells better, better effects, and so on. So the cannabinoids, the flavonoids, the terpenes, basically all the things that make rosin taste, smell, and feel wonderful can be enhanced by pressing rosin because it's so true to the original starting material. So when you start with great quality stuff, you know you're gonna have the best quality product out the other end when you're pressing rosin.
And you said the best concentrates are made solvent-free, right?
We're biased, but price per gram, that's absolutely true. And a lot of the true high-level connoisseurs in the market prefer solventless for their own consumption.
All right, well, what do you say, man? Should we press some stuff and show people how easy this is?
Absolutely. We've got some CBD flower testing at almost 20% CBD cannabinoid content from Tweedle Farms out in Oregon. So really excited to show you what this thing can do.
All right, man, show me how this thing works. Let's press some rosin.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I'm just gonna start by putting a couple nugs in there. So,
and that's the CBD flower.
This is the CBD flower, that's correct. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get a piece of parchment paper because this is what the rosin is gonna transfer onto.
And this is just parchment paper you get to bake with.
That is correct.
And there's a clip on the front and a clip on the back. That makes it almost foolproof for people to do this, right?
Yeah, it is so simple to learn how to use. So from here, make sure my plates are up, and I'm just gonna slide this bud literally right in the middle. Super, super simple. Okay, good to go. Now my press is already turned on, it's all heated up. So all I'm gonna have to do is start cranking this down, and then I'm gonna hit start press so I know exactly how much time has elapsed. And now I am just gonna crank this down, and I will open this up, and then here pretty soon we're gonna start seeing some rosin come out. So what's actually happening right here is heat is being soaked into the material, which is breaking open the trichome heads, which is where all the resin and all the good cannabinoids are living, and then it's going to come out and be pressed out onto the parchment.
And so that heat's coming from the metal plates. So you're getting heat from the plates and then the pressure as well, and that combines to this perfect pressure point that flows out all this rosin.
Exactly. So, you know, right now we're not pressing so much that it's gonna make waterfalls because we're just pressing a couple nugs, but you can already see literally not even a minute later, we've got oil that's coming out that you can use for edibles, tinctures, you can dab it, vape it, whatever you need it for.
That's 5,000 pounds of pressure, and you just turned it a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
It absolutely, and this one goes up to 10,000 pounds, and we've got another model that goes up to 6. So just depending on what your needs are, we've got presses that'll work for anyone.
Okay, so we've pressed some stuff. It looks amazing. The quality of this machine is fantastic. This seems like just about the easiest, healthiest way you could create a CBD or THC product, especially for a medical patient, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we believe. There is still a lot of evidence to come from peer-reviewed studies and journals, so a lot of that information is lacking from an authoritative level, but all the anecdotal evidence we've seen from caregivers, patients, and our customers, really, they all reinforce our mission, which is solventless products are better both for medical purposes and for most people recreational as well. One of the real big benefits is that with a rosin press like ours, it's super safe to make these kinds of products at home. No volatile solvents, so anyone can do this safely anywhere. That's really the biggest benefit among all the quality, all the other arguments, but you can do it safely and you can do it anywhere.
So there you go, the Helix Pro from Pure Pressure, the easiest way to make at-home CBD or THC solventless rosin, the healthiest way, anecdotally speaking, but the healthiest way you can consume this stuff. Go check these guys out at gopurepressure.com. Eric, thanks, man. This has been great.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Appreciate the audience.